Hi, guys. Believe it or not, it's been over 20 years since we first met Tracy, Maya, Lynn, and Tony back in 2000. We're curious. What have the stars of Girlfriends been up to lately in 2024? Get ready for a look back with some real names, ages, and a peek into their lives after the show wrapped. Did Tracy stay true to her strong personality? Let's find out. Number 1. Trace Ellis Ross as Joan Clayton Jones, a go-getter. She sets her sights on something, whether it's helping a friend, winning a case, or finding a new flame, and nothing stops her. But this focus can be a double-edged sword. Joan can be a bull in a china shop. She gets so fixated on achieving her goals that advice goes in one ear and out the other, sometimes landing her in hot water. Despite her fierce ambition, Joan loves to celebrate her friends. She throws killer parties to show her appreciation because her girls are her ride or dies, and she makes sure they know it. A tall, wide-eyed, curly-haired, versatile performer comfortable working in many different capacities, Tracy Ellis Ross succeeded as a TV host, model, writer, and producer, but had a greater drive to pursue acting, building a career as most up-and-comers do, taking roles in small-scale independents despite the legendary status of her mother, singer-actress Diana Ross. After her role as Joan Carol Clayton, Tracy Ellis Ross continued to build a successful career. Portraying the character Rainbow Johnson on ABC's Black-ish solidified her space upon the throne of sitcom royalty. Beyond just entertainment, Ellis Ross is also quite the style icon, serving look after look and becoming grown woman goals for ladies across the internet. In 2019, she also launched Pattern Beauty, a hair care line designed with natural hair in mind. Joan Clayton was played by Tracy Ellis Ross when he was 28 years old, and now he is 51 years old. Number 2, Golden Brooks as Maya Denise Wilkes. Maya's a wild card, always speaking her mind and never afraid to be herself, but that fierce spirit extends to her friends and family. She'll bend over backward for them, sometimes forgetting to take care of herself in the process. Early on, Maya puts everyone else first, but over time, she starts to discover what makes her happy, whether it's a shopping spree, a girl's getaway, or even taking classes. No matter the bumps in the road, she keeps pushing towards her own personal goals. Before gracing our screens, Golden Brooks honed her craft with a double major in theater and literature. This strong academic foundation prepared her for a career that would span genres and platforms. Her early days saw her tackle roles in cable comedies and even an experimental film. But her breakout came with the sitcom Girlfriends, where for 8 seasons she brought to life the relatable character of Maya Wilkes. Maya juggled work, family, and friends with humor, resonating with audiences and solidifying Golden's place in the spotlight. While Girlfriends made her a household name, Golden never stopped pushing boundaries. She seamlessly transitioned to movies, showcasing her versatility in everything from sci-fi thrillers to romantic comedies. Even after Girlfriends ended, Golden's dedication to her craft kept her busy. She tackled lead roles in independent films and even revisited a previous show. Whether gracing the small or big screen, in starring roles or ensemble casts, Golden Brooks remains a captivating and beloved presence in the entertainment world. Maya Denise Wilkes was played by Golden Brooks when she was 30 years old, and now she is 53 years old. Number 3. Persia White as Lynn Ann. Cersei Lynn's the party queen. Big smile, loud laugh, she's always down for a good time. She's the first one on the dance floor and the last one to leave. Problem is, sometimes the party gets started before her brain does. She dives head first into adventures, like that time she tried skateboarding without a helmet. It can lead to some laugh-out-loud moments, but sometimes she bumps and bruises herself along the way. Growing up, Lynn didn't learn much about her African-American heritage, but in college, she learned a ton and now loves sharing all that knowledge with anyone who'll listen. Persia White isn't your average Hollywood actress. Sure, she landed roles in shows like NYPD Blue and even a Saved by the Bell spin-off in the 90s. But her big moments came on teen drama Breaker High and the sitcom Girlfriends, where she played the fun and feisty Lynn Searcy for 8 seasons. But Persia's talents go way beyond acting. She's also a musician with a cool, dark, and kind of industrial sound. In fact, she even put out her own album in 2009. Persia's a big believer in using her voice for good, not just for acting, but for real-world issues too. She cares a lot about animals and the environment, and even co-produced an award-winning documentary about it. She's also involved with animal rights groups and works to make the world a better place. This dedication to her passions overflows into everything she does. She even co-founded a production company that makes movies and shows with a message. And in her personal life, she continues to inspire others. Persia White is an all-around awesome person who rocks both Hollywood and real-world activism. She's a true inspiration. Lynn Searcy was played by Persia White when she was 28 years old, and now she is 52 years old. Number 4. Reggie Hayes as William Jerome Dent. William Dent from Girlfriends isn't your typical lawyer. He brings the laughs alongside the legal advice for his friend Joan. William's a bit on the neurotic side, but his heart of gold and spot-on comedic timing make him a scene stealer on the show. While his love life provides endless entertainment and cautionary tales for romantics, William's journey through career and personal challenges resonates with viewers. He's a reminder that life's messy, love's unpredictable, but good friends can help you navigate it all. Reggie Hayes' career in the entertainment industry began in the mid-1990s with his first notable role in the TV series Nick Freno, Licensed Teacher, in 1996. Hayes' talent and versatility led him to appear in various other projects, including the films Being John Malkovich and Charlie's Angels, as well as TV shows like Criminal Minds, Will and Grace, and NCIS. Hayes has been recognized for his contributions to the arts, receiving the Outstanding Young Alumni Award from Illinois State University in 2004, and winning the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series multiple times for his work on Girlfriends. In addition to his acting career, Hayes is dedicated to his community, working alongside his sister on events for the Reginald and Frances Hayes HOPE Scholarship Award, a charity initiative. His recent work includes appearances in Abbott Elementary and the resurgence of interest in Girlfriends, following its addition to Netflix, showcasing his enduring appeal and talent. William Jerome Dent was played by Reggie Hayes when he was 31 years old, and now he is 54 years old. Number 5. Jill Marie Jones as Antoinette Tony, Marie Childress. You ever seen someone rock a plastic spork in the cafeteria line? Not gonna lie, Tony did. Sure, she had a fancy spoon collection at home, but that was for Instagram. In real life, Tony was all about getting things done, whatever the tools. It wasn't glamorous, but hey, life wasn't always sunshine and rainbows, especially when your mom's best friend was Jack Daniels. Tony, the undisputed IT girl of her crew, had it all on the surface. Aced tests, killer looks, and enough sass to make your mom clutch her pearls. But beneath the perfectly winged eyeliner and designer bag casually slung over her shoulder, there were cracks. Cracks that showed late at night when she was staring at the ceiling. Cracks left behind by a childhood where stability looked more like a wobbly bar stool than a comfy armchair. After a short stint in modeling, Jill took a leap of faith and moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting. Her gamble paid off quickly when she landed a starring role on the sitcom Girlfriends. For 6 seasons, she played the sassy Tony, winning over fans with her character's personality. When Girlfriends ended, Jill decided to try her luck in movies. She landed roles in a few films, but Hollywood wasn't quite ready for her. Realizing TV was her strength, Jill went back with a vengeance. She scored recurring roles on shows like Sleepy Hollow and even landed a part in the cult classic horror series Ash vs. Evil Dead. Jill continues to impress audiences with her talent. She recently starred in the Oprah Winfrey Network drama Delilah and even had a role on the Showtime series The Chi. Jill Marie Jones's journey is one of following your dreams, no matter the path. She took a chance, and her dedication to acting has made her a recognizable face on both the big and small screens. Antoinette Toni Marie Childress was played by Jill Marie Jones when she was 25 years old, and now she is 49 years old. Number 6. Khalil Kain as Darnell Wilkes. Introduced as Maya's high school love who becomes her husband, Darnell brings a calming presence to the show. His steady kindness and grounded nature act as a counterpoint to Maya's passionate personality. A fan favorite, Darnell's journey throughout Girlfriends showcases his unwavering love for Maya, his dedication as a father, and his unwavering support for their friends. Through his experiences, the series explores themes of love, perseverance, and the ups and downs of navigating relationships. Kain's career is anything but one-dimensional. This talented actor has impressed audiences with a wide range of roles. Kain burst onto the scene in the powerful film Juice, and quickly followed it up with diverse roles in movies like Renaissance Man and the romantic comedy Love Jones. He proved he could handle any character, from a soldier to a love interest. Many know Kain from his hilarious role as Darnell Wilkes on the sitcom Girlfriends. For 8 seasons, he brought this character to life, showcasing his comedic talent alongside Golden Brooks. This role solidified his place in pop culture. Kain isn't afraid to challenge himself. He's portrayed iconic figures like Tiger Woods and even starred in horror films like Bones. He recently even directed his own film, The Millennial. Kain's talents extend beyond acting and directing. He's also a dedicated martial artist, holding a black belt in Hapkido. Kain's story is one of talent, dedication, and always pushing the envelope. He's a true artist who continues to impress audiences with his versatility. Darnell Wilkes was played by Khalil Kain when he was 42 years old, and now he is 59 years old. Number 7. Kesha Sharp as Monica Charles Brooks Monica in Girlfriends is a beautiful and intelligent woman with a complex personality. Initially, she appears antagonistic towards the close-knit group. However, the show masterfully explores her character arc, revealing layers of vulnerability and depth that challenge this first impression. This growth transforms her from an outsider into a sympathetic and integral part of the storyline. Kesha Sharp's journey to Hollywood success wasn't exactly an overnight break. Here's a look at her path from theater to television star. Hailing from upstate New York, Kesha set her sights on Broadway after graduating from the Boston Conservatory. She honed her craft in stage productions like Carousel and Living in the Wind. While her dream was theater, Kesha started landing guest spots on shows like Welcome to New York and Third Watch. This experience would prepare her for her big break. In 2002, Kesha landed the role of Monica on the sitcom Girlfriends. This became her breakout role, and she stayed on the show for all 8 seasons. She even managed to juggle this with another role on Everybody Hates Chris. Kesha's comedic talent kept her in demand. She starred in the sitcom Are We There Yet? And continued to impress audiences with her funny characters. Kesha isn't just funny. She proved her versatility with a dramatic role as Dale Cochran in the critically acclaimed miniseries The People v. O.J. Simpson. She's currently starring in the action series Lethal Weapon. Monica Charles Brooks was played by Kesha Sharp when she was 29 years old, and now she is 50 years old. Number 8. Jason Pace as Dr. Todd Garrett. At first, Todd seems like he has it all. Good looks, a successful career as a plastic surgeon, and the charm to snag Toni. They tie the knot, but their happily ever after hits a few snags. They fight like any other couple, and things get tough at times. He actually tries to make the marriage work, even when things get messy. It doesn't always work out, but at least you gotta give him credit for trying. Outside of his relationship with Tony, Todd's a pretty level-headed guy. He's the voice of reason the group can count on, the one who stays calm and offers down-to-earth advice. Through Todd, Girlfriends shows us that relationships are complicated, but they can also teach you a lot about yourself and what it takes to make things last. Jason Pace worked on a variety of projects during his entertainment career. In his early voice career, Pace worked in films like the comedy Broken Lizards Club Dread with Jay Chandrasekhar. In addition to his voice work, he appeared on camera in Blood Dolls with Jack Maturin. In the 2010s, Pace lent his talents to projects like the Chris Pine and Alec Baldwin smash hit Rise of the Guardians, the Jesse Eisenberg and Mark Ruffalo blockbuster Now You See Me and Peoples with Craig Robinson. His credits also expanded to The Best Man Holiday with Taye Diggs and the Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire box office smash The Great Gatsby. Pace most recently worked on the Antonio Banderas box office smash children's sequel, The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge Out of Water. Dr. Todd Garrett was played by Jason Pace when he was 28 years old, and now he is 50 years old. Number 9. Tanner Scott Richards as Jabari Wilkes. Jabari starts out in Girlfriends as a total sweetheart, all cute and innocent. But as he hits his teens, things change. He gets a little goofy, maybe even a bit rebellious at times. Despite the growing pains, Jabari's always good for a laugh. He cracks wise and gets into adorable trouble, keeping the show lighthearted. As he tackles the teenage jungle, he deals with all the usual stuff. School's a drag, friends can be annoying, and girls are confusing. This even gives the show a chance to explore that awkward, sweet stage of young love. Tanner Scott Richards got the acting bug early on. Born in Westwood, California in 1992, he landed a role on the show Girlfriends in 2000. He played Jabari Wilkes for a few years, from 2000 to 2006. You might also recognize him from shows like